16 years old. For me, I grew up in a Christian home. Grew up, always going to church. Every Sunday morning, every Sunday night, every Wednesday, and always coming to these concerts. And when I was little, I used to always pray. I used to always read my Bible. I knew Jesus from a young age as well. And I just remember a memory that had always stuck with me. And I remember asking my mum, why did they crucify Jesus? Why did they kill him? And what was the reason why and who did it? And she said it was because of our sin that put him up on that cross. And it was for, he was up on that cross, because he took our place. And so from there, that had always stuck with me through growing up. And so I guess, going to primary school, and then it's like as soon as I hit year 5, year 6, and those high school years, it's like I started, to try and fit in with, in the right crowd. And I was always trying to fit in the right crowd, get the latest shoes, or try and speak the latest things that you used to speak, and just get the latest things, and trying to always fit in, and always trying to fulfill the emptiness that was in my heart, in the wrong places. But it never fulfilled me, and it always just left me empty. And so I came to a place one day, and I heard a popular kid who was always getting drunk just about every weekend. And so he was behind me in math class, and I just remember him saying, he was like, what if there really is a God? And what if there really is a hell? What if I die, and what if I end up in hell? And it's like God just spoke to me just then. It's like you've grown up in church, and you've had the blessing of being in church and knowing me, but instead you've turned your back away. And here people are, they're looking for answers. They're looking for answers in their lives, but they can't find anything. But here you are, you've got the answer. But instead, because you had the truth, but you've thrown it away. Where I could have told that person that the answer is Jesus Christ. And so I guess since from then God was dealing with me, but it took me a while to actually give my life to Jesus. And so fast forward May 19th of this year. Pastor Blaney actually preached a really awesome sermon. It was to the backsliders, and about sitting on the verge. And it's like, if you don't know that you're saved, well, you better hurry up and get saved. Otherwise you are going to be left behind when Jesus comes back. Because we are in the last days. And so that night, I raised my hands up and I gave my life to Jesus. I asked him to forgive me my sins, and I just cried out to God. I said, God, I don't want my life my way anymore. Just take my life.
Amen.
Just take my life for, and if you can just take my life, just use it for your glory, for your will, because I don't want my life my way anymore. As soon as I said those words, I always heard people, I got peace and I got joy. As soon as I said that, I've always been in church, I never actually felt that, but because I completely surrendered, and when I gave my life to Jesus, I felt peace, I felt joy that I've never actually had before. And he set me free, because going through high school, I was always getting anxiety. So he set me free from anxiety, because anxiety would actually cause me not wanting to eat. So I never used to eat when I always had anxiety, but God set me free from that. And if you're here tonight, I want to tell you that Jesus has a plan for you, and that if you're not right with God, you need to get right with God.
Let's start